What's going on, guys? Dwayne here with my investment journey, and I am back again. In this video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about my very first dividend payment with VGT. That's the ticker symbol, Vanguard Information Technology ETF. Now, I am super excited. This is my first dividend payment, and this is a growth ETF. Well, it's not really a growth ETF, but it has grown substantially, and that's why I have invested in it. And once again, we're going to be talking about my very first dividend payment with VGT, Vanguard Information Technology ETF. But hey, if you're new to the channel, once again, my name is Dwayne with My Investment Journey, and on this channel, I talk about how to start investing in the stock market, and I show you my investment journey. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and click that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Okay, so I've been very fortunate in regards to the stock market because I've been able to dig myself out of a negative $63,000 hole when I started investing back in 2020, when I thought, distorted delusional thinking, but I thought, man, I got this. I can day trade. I can make money in the market. And I found myself down negative $63,000. So now I've actually dug myself out of that hole, for which I'm super grateful. And now I'm sharing my journey with you guys. Once again, by no means not a guru, not an expert, just an average person learning as I go and sharing my experience. Let me show you guys that I was actually down negative $63,000. So what you're looking at right now on the screen is my Robinhood account. And so since May of 2020, I have invested $241,000, almost $242,000 in the stock market. Okay. Since then, of course, you can see here in October 30th, 2020, I was down negative $63,000. That's real money, and I found myself in an interesting position. I could have given up, lick my wounds, take my L, and keep it pushing, but I did not. Thank goodness I was able to kind of shift the way that I was thinking in regards to investing in the stock market, and now I'm in a better position. So right now, my portfolio is sitting at $245,000, so I'm up like $3,000 currently based on where I started in May of 2020. However, I did invest way back in 2016 on Robinhood. Now, of course, I didn't have $246,000 invested at the time, but I did start investing in January of 2016, and then after I lost about 4 G's, I stopped. So as you can see, it says negative $4,300 right there. So this is my all-time, what's happening in my portfolio all-time. So all-time right now, I'm still down negative $1,200, but no worries, I'm gonna be all right. So I was able to dig myself out of that hole from basically October 30th, a year later. The making of this video, it is now, what is this, October the 13th. So a year later almost, I'm doing pretty good. I'm super excited because trust me, I was not happy about that when I was down negative 63 G's. Anyway, I'm excited to share with you guys VGT, which is Vanguard Information Technology. This particular ETF is a technology-driven ETF, and some of the top positions in this particular ETF is held by Apple. Apple's definitely number one. Let me see if I can find it for you guys real quickly, because it's a lot easier if I show you guys here on the Vanguard website. But I'm very excited just because this one is pretty aggressive as far as risk reward. So as you can see here, I have the Vanguard website pulled up, and I want to show you guys for the risk potential, it's 5. More risk, more reward. It's all the way up. And I do want to show you this scenario here, this hypothetical scenario that if 10 years ago, if you had invested $10,000 back in 2011, that $10,000 today would be worth around $79,000. So that's 7 times your money. And that's all I need to see for me to decide, hey, you know what, maybe I should consider investing in this particular ETF. This ETF currently, as of October 31st, 2021, is currently comprised of 342 companies, as you guys can see here. And some of the top 10 holdings in this particular ETF is Apple, Microsoft, Nvidia, Visa, PayPal, Adobe, MasterCard, Salesforce, and Cisco, as well as Intel. Most of those companies, at least half of them, we've all heard of before. So these are very solid companies, which is why I decided to invest in this ETF. So currently, Right here, you can see my market value is $25,822. Initially, I just invested 26 G's. Boom, hardcore, because I was just super excited and super aggressive. My average cost per share is $411.78. And as you can see, currently it's trading for $408. And so my total return is down negative $233, and which equates to 0.90%, so less than 1%. But that is absolutely okay. Just because I believe that this will be a very, very good ETF to hold. In the last 5 years, this ETF has increased $237. So if you had $1,000 invested, $1,000, 100% of $1,000 is $2,000. Another 100% of $1,000 is $3,000. So your $1,000 would be worth $3,370 if you had invested 5 years ago in this particular ETF. So you would be up 237% for doing nothing at all. So hopefully that'll be my experience. Once again, the initial investment was $26,000. So fingers crossed this will continue to grow because those are solid companies. Let me scroll down and show you guys here my very first dividend payment. It's not a huge payment because this is not a like a dividend ETF or like a dividend, like a high yield or a high dividend paying ETF. Okay, I do have one of those with Vanguard, but this is not it. So as you guys can see here, I got my dividend payment on October the 4th. At the time I had 63.13 shares, and they're paying 88 cents for each share, which allowed me to get a dividend payment of $56. Now, because I have dividend reinvestment turned on Robinhood, Robinhood automatically grabs some more shares for me. And this makes me very happy because, as you can see, Robinhood was able to grab 0.14 shares. I'm laughing. Of course, it was at $398.87 per share. Now, of course, I only got a dividend payment of $56, so clearly it wasn't a complete share, but at least when Robinhood was able to grab those shares for me, or less than a share, it was less than what it is currently trading for. Once again, it's currently trading for $408.09. So I'm pretty excited about that. That is my very first dividend payment with this particular ETF, which is Vanguard Information Technology ETF. I'm super excited. This is definitely one that I think people should consider investing in regards to the stock market, especially if you want to just continuously pour money into your account and not necessarily have to do a lot of homework and think about research and all that good stuff. These are solid companies, and once again, there are 342 companies. So that's diversification at its finest. You have a small piece, well, you have smaller pieces with some companies and bigger pieces with other companies like Apple and Microsoft of 342 companies. So you definitely want to consider having a look at this particular ETF, and hopefully you'll decide to get started, take action. All right, that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. Be sure to give the video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe to this channel. All right, once again, my name is Dwayne with My Investment Journey, and I approve this video. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, take care and be blessed. Peace.